Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. We are here for another Taurus segment, bringing messages from the other side. Hope everything is well with you. So today we're gonna do a love reading, but I'm gonna start off first with oracle cards and then we're gonna get into the tarot. Okay, Spirit, give me the general energies of the Aries collective. Past, present, future, heart strength challenge, one spread. What's taking place in the past? What's the heart of the Aries? So in the past, Aries, you would have been in the resilience energy. Being able to, not resilience, sorry, realization energy. My mistake. Yes, so this will be an energy where in the past, you'd be realizing certain things that take place in your life. Maybe it has something to do with relationships, maybe it's with your job, maybe it's within yourself. And your heart is also in being able to determine where it is you want to go. So Aries, right now I think that you want to move on. You want to be more forward on your path, having that key to go through the keyhole, seeing life from a different perspective within your consciousness at this point. And this would be a past energy. And it's even your heart desire too, to see life from different angles, to realize certain things, to have the understanding of it. So, Spirit, tell me the present energy of the Aries collective and the strength as well. Deck like it upside down. Okay, so your present energy, Aries collective, is in creating. Either you want to create wealth for yourself, a relationship, just create a different way you could do things. Maybe you're thinking about going back to school, all these things is at play. And your strength is also in creation too as well, in imagining and creating. So if it is that you're working on a relationship right now, you have to imagine the relationship going in a certain direction in which that you want it to go. Otherwise, whatever energy that you put into the relationship, that is what you're going to get coming out of the relationship. Be mindful of that, my Aries. What's the future for the Aries and the challenge? Future and challenge, Spirit. Future and challenge. Thank you, Spirit. So your future is to be focused. Focus on whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you're embarking upon. Even if this is in your relationship, focus on where it is you think you want this relationship to go. Focus on the initial place where you was before you had this relationship. Where when you meet this person, you had a certain amount of eagerness or anticipation. You wanted this relationship to go in a certain direction. So at that point in time, if you carry your memory back, you would have realized that it had things that you wanted in somebody, and when you met this person, you was eager. But as you move along your path with the person, you start to question I wonder if, I wonder if. But your challenge as well is also to remain focused too. To look at what you have in front of your eyes and work on that. To see it for what it is. The old people have a saying, they say when people show you themselves, believe them. Sometimes you need to just believe people when they show you themselves. So let us get into more deeper into the tarot. So these are the general energies: realization, creation, and focus are the Aries collective. These are the things that you need to probably incorporate into yourself to get the show on the road, or to keep the show on the road. As for everyone, it is different. As for everyone, the relationship challenges is different. Some people have no problems in the relationship and some have. Okay, so we're going to be doing a simple but effective spread. This spread will be about you, them, the relationship, and the likely advice or the likely outcome. So, okay, Spirit, give me a card to represent Aries at this point. A card to represent Aries, Spirit. I'm going to make sure. Right. Card to represent Aries. Three of Cups energy. So this might be you. Maybe in a good state, a happy state. Probably thinking about going somewhere, maybe lining with friends, taking a drink. Maybe you decide to carry your person to this event. This is where you are right now in your life according to the energy of the cards. The Three of Cups is about togetherness, friendship, that sort of thing. In love, it will represent harmony. It will be about harmony, showing your emotions to the person, being grateful for the companion that you have at the point in time, watching with anticipation for the future, making the right moves. Spirit, tell me about Aries person. What is the energies for Aries person? So we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Maybe this person not putting in their all into this commitment. Maybe this person still undecisive of what it is that they want. Maybe they are a bit closed off at this point. Probably something take place between the two of you all that might have created that sort of energy. But the Queen of Wands in reverse in a relationship is that this person probably is holding back what it is that they're really supposed to be given to you, Aries, at this point in time. So I'm going to take a general look now of the relationship itself to see where it is climaxing to, where is it heading, where is it going. So at this point in time, I just want to make sure my cards in my deck upright. I'm supposed to do this before I even start flimming, but it slipped me. So I have to do it now, because what has taken place now is that when all the cards upright in the deck, when you're shuffling, if Spirit desire this card to flip, it is turned. That's the amazing thing with it. That is why it isn't. It's other ways they could reverse the cards in the deck, like, shuffling it different ways. But I find with this method, it's more effective for me. It works for me. Okay, Spirit. Give me the relationship what the relationship is like between Aries and their person. So we have the Hierophant. So I guess you see, that is what I'm saying. Like when you're shuffling, I put all the cards upright and this one came out reversed. That is an example of what it is I'm saying. So let's see what else comes out. So we have the Hierophant, we have the Chariot, we have the Seven of Pentacles. What else, Spirit? What else you desire for me to know about the Aries connection? Let's see. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Five of Wands. Let me show you these cards. Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot, the Nine of Cups, and the Five of Wands. So at this point, Aries, Spirit wants to say right away, you need to be careful where you invest in your time and your energy. Whether it be with a person or any relationship in general, just be careful where you invest in your time and your energy. Right? Remember that the things that you learn from the past is helpful guides to the future. And in a relationship, it does have certain parts of it that you might not see. Sometimes you have a certain way in which you just do things, and it might not apply for every single relationship that you enter into. Sometimes you might have to be a little bit unique in the way that you do things. The conflicts that taking place within you or within this relationship, it could be resolved. Maybe these conflicts is to help balance out the relationship, because it's only through communicating you'll be able to understand what is the next step that you can take to get the relationship on the move. So the energies of this relationship too is as such. You're looking for a certain amount of contentment, a certain level of happiness. Sometimes you just feel like you have glimpses of that, you might experience that, but then sometimes you might have conflict, quarrels, not emotional, energetic exchanges in the communication with the person or in the relationship with the person. So I see that you're moving down the road with this relationship with a certain amount of speed, because the Chariot represents swiftness, you know. So you probably never really get to analyze this person fully, and you just went into this relationship not really knowing the dynamics of the person. Sometimes it have a saying, see me and come live with me is two different things. You know? Sometimes we just get caught up with appearances. We get caught up with the glittering, the glamour, you know, the good sex. But sometimes that is not all that incorporates a relationship. Sometimes you have to figure out if the person is wife material, you know, if you could marry them. Because the Aries, you might be wanting to marry this person, but yet still it has certain blockages that in the way that you need to move past in order for you to make it to the happy state. And even though when you come in a place where it has the happiness, you still sometimes there's experience your 5 of Wands moment where you might have conflict and little quarrels and things. No relationship is perfect, but all you know, you could move towards whatever it is that you want to do. Spirit, tell me more about this relationship. Give me more clarity into it. So Aries, either you or your person emotionally invested in this relationship, but at this point in time, you want to know the Wheel of Fortune came out here. So we have the King of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So the Wheel of Fortune clearly states that this is a karmic connection that you're in right now. And the outcome of this relationship, only you and your partner will really know where it's going. The Wheel of Fortune is this. Appearances, how things appear to you, and like we say, you feed it energy, you will get that coming out of your relationship with your partner. And if you feed certain energies on a negative polarity, you'll get some negativity coming out of it. And if you feed it positive, you'll get some positive, positive energies coming out of it. Well, in this connection, I would say that finances is not so much of a problem because the King of Pentacles showing up here. So Aries, probably you are the King of Pentacles, or probably your partner is the King of Pentacles. Somebody probably have a good job, somebody financially okay. They may not be the richest, but they have money, and this either you or your partner Aries controlling your emotions. You don't let your emotions get the better of you. Sometimes you might want to, but you don't always let it get the better of you. You just still kind of think before you act sort of behavior. Okay, Spirit, give me some advice for the Aries collective at this point. So, truth, they stand up as a pillar in whatever challenge, situation, circumstance, or outcome that may present itself. I think Aries, you're probably looking for something. You probably want the truth. You want to balance this connection, because I see in balance in about 3 different cards here. The Chariot, Justice, and the Moon, because Justice is the pillar of balance. So you want to stabilize and balance this connection. You have the Moon in reverse. The Moon in reverse will mean that you're not trusting your instincts. So you will need to trust your instincts or your intuition or the inner voice that speaks. You might need to talk to your spirit guides or ancestors if you have those sort of things. Or if you don't indulge in that, you maybe probably need to do some meditation and some contemplating on what you think you need to do at this point in time. Right now, Aries, you want truth, you want justice in a certain situation. You want this relationship to be built on truth. And the only way that you could get this is through the communicating with your partner at the same time. Now, if your partner showing you certain qualities that they have in them, what you have to do is make your decision based on all the evidence that you have in front of you. You can't be blinded with love, You have to stand up on reason in a relationship. Now, I want to find out why the Queen of Wands come in reverse here before I continue to go further. Spirit, tell me why the Queen of Wands in reverse for Aries person. in reverse. So we have Judgment and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So Aries, your person at this point in time not investing in this relationship in the way in which you might want her or him to do at this moment. Or maybe you get some kind of vibe where you start to question what is really going on. And if that is not the case, maybe the person come to an awakening of what you might have done, something you might have done or said to them. Probably they thinking about it. They're trying to analyze or assess some sort of mishap that might have took place, trying to figure out why this was done, or you know. But Aries, your person on top of all of that, they want to put everything in order, they want to put back things in balance, they want, I should say, maybe another chance, or if not another chance, you know, they just want to do things differently. That is what this will show here. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and then you have Judgment upright. Maybe you need to give this person a wake-up call, or maybe you need a wake-up call yourself to Aries. But since we're doing it on your person, you may probably need to really converse with this person till they understand what it is you're trying to say, so that two all you could be on the same page of what it is you really want. What is the likely outcome of this relationship, Spirit? I'll take another deck. Likely outcome, Spirit. Likely outcome for Aries and the person, please. Likely outcome. Likely outcome. Alright. That's I have to put them in the order in which they come out of the deck. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Cups, Eight of Wands in reverse, and Death and Rebirth. Okay, so reading the energies of the card. Aries, you or your person going to continue doing your thing. In the sense, you're going to continue being you, doing what you're doing, but then it's looking like if somebody would walk away, or somebody would think about walking away, because someone, either you or your person, might be looking at different options. Maybe you might try to communicate with this person and you may not be successful. That is the Eight of Wands in reverse. And you might have a rebirth of a new connection somewhere down the road with somebody else, possibly. Because at this point in time, you have a lot of choices that you want to make. Or maybe the both of you all have a lot of choices that you all want to make at this point in time. Look at these two cards. Running away, moving to calmer waters. Aries, as well as the relationship, could continue to have the spark and the fire, because you are the spark and you are the fire. Aries, you are passionate. You could keep this connection together and alive if you choose to keep it together and alive. And that brings me back to the Wheel of Fortune. It's up to you, Aries, to keep this together if you choose to keep it together. But if the communication card in reverse, and I was talking about communication and the card come out for it. That's how energies work sometimes when you're trying to bring a point. You know, when I want you to understand certain things. So you might be experiencing a little speed bump in the road that you might have to clear out of the road to bring the transformation to as well. Maybe all of these things is at play here in this relationship. Remember that these readings are general. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So I will go back into my oracle deck to give a little bit of advice. Spirit, give me some advice. Further advice. What Aries could do. Further advice. Surrender to the higher power is what it's saying here. Give yourself some self-love. Maybe you need to buy something for yourself, do something for yourself, eat a meal that you love, that kind of thing. Care, self-care. And to work, to measure everything with wisdom, because it's wisdom that is really keep us from doing the same things over and over, Aries. So where those see coming to the bottom of the deck is change. Maybe a situation might be changing for you just now. So this is all I have for you right now. I hope that all is well with you once again. And comment if you choose. If this reading resonates, you can comment and let me know, that it resonated. Bye until next time. See you, Aries.